Just Dan Tomaso.
Dan, I mean, it just looks beautiful out there. I know you're dealing with some bugs, though, but other than that,
well,
it's great.
What's funny is that, I've been out here now 2 days. That was the first time one landed on me, and it happened to be when I was talking on the air. So you can't plan these things, that's for sure, but you can plan for a very nice blue sky day. So that's the easy part of the forecast. The questionable part of the forecast comes in what happens with Hurricane Francine. So we'll talk about that and more. Let's first start with the satellite picture. And again, very few clouds out there. This picture has remained unchanged the last few days, and it is certainly a gorgeous sight to see. Now, looking live over Lancaster, perhaps a little bit of haze in spots, but certainly should not be a major concern today. Temperatures already near 80 degrees. Carlisle 79, 76 in Lancaster, mid-70s elsewhere. And dew points remain unchanged from yesterday, a little bit higher in terms of dew points over parts of the Cumberland Valley, Chambersburg, Gettysburg in the low 60s, elsewhere upper 40s and 50s. Yesterday's high, we did crack the 80s officially, 81 for a high, a low of 53. No rain in the gauge. We continue that trend of very, very dry weather thanks to a large ridge of high pressure. We talked about this constantly, but it is the major player here in the forecast. Warmth, sunshine, but also acting as a block to keep Hurricane Francine suppressed and away from the region. So when we talk about our local forecast, there will be some pop-up clouds heading through this afternoon and evening. Through tonight, very quiet, mainly clear skies. Tomorrow, just additional passing clouds, a little bit of an east flow, but we don't see a lot of clouds building due to the dry weather. And speaking of the dry weather, we continue to put zeros on the board through the weekend now. Our farmers forecast calling for no rain, even though we have a lot of rain, possibly upwards of a half foot of rain moving into Louisiana. And again, this storm moving a little bit in terms of slower than yesterday, northeast at about 13 miles per hour, but it will lose a lot of steam and energy moving to the north and to the east. Notice over the next couple of days, it just stalls out over the Mississippi River Valley and it doesn't make any progress. So the 7-day forecast remains pretty much the same as yesterday. The only difference is by Tuesday, we expect more clouds and maybe a chance of rain from a coastal low by the middle of next week. There's no guarantee with that. There's so much time to play with until we start to see that, but that is the only weather system right now, James, moving into next week that could provide a chance of rain. It's pretty wild when you think about it.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, Dan, thank you very much. We'll see you just in a little bit.
Sure.
Coming